Hey everyone, it's Luke from Walk the Plank today to talk a little bit about esports and why you should jump into esports right now instead of waiting. So today I want to talk a little bit about why you should jump into esports right now instead of waiting. Right now, I'm 26. I've just been getting into esports lately, developing our league. I'm fairly new. We're only in season 2 of Walk the Plank Splatoon 2 esports. We're hoping to expand later in the future, but a lot of it's still new to me. And what I wish is I had jumped into esports a few years ago because I can imagine where I would be at right now if I had. Now, it's a little bit different for me because when I was growing up as a kid and a teenager, esports was barely a thing, if at all. But now today, if you're younger, if you're younger 20s or even in your teen years right now, it's an amazing opportunity to jump into esports right now. And let me tell you why. First reason is because esports have an amazing potential to grow. We're seeing a lot of the top esports like League of Legends, Rocket League, CSGO, a lot of these different things, Fortnite. These esports are blowing up, and it's easy to point to them and say, well, esports are already big. But if you think about it, most people on an average daily basis still don't even know what esports are. And so as this generation grows up, we're going to be the ones familiar with esports where our parents or grandparents probably have zero idea that these things even exist. And so there is just more and more potential in future for more and more esports to grow, and there is great opportunity, and there is lots of open spaces right now within esports. Whereas if you jump into esports 10, 20 years down the road, a lot of those opportunities are going to be taken up by people who have started their esports career or their esports journey right now. The second one is if you jump into esports right now, it will improve your skills. To be honest, I've watched esports a lot in the past, but I have never been within esports. I have never been on an esport team besides just playing with friends in little tournaments here for fun. But getting to run an esports organization, I've learned a ton about esports just in the last 6 months. And so if you jump in right now, no matter where you're at, whether that's you want to jump in on a team or you want to stream or you want to run stats, all these things are important. If you start now, your growth and your improvement will increase easily as long as you just start and you are willing to be teachable. And the third and final reason to jump in now instead of waiting for another opportunity is because this will open doors for your future. Now, maybe you don't want a career in esports. Maybe you don't ever dream to do that one day. That's totally fine. And if you're just in this, to watch esports or to play in a team casually, and you never dream of being in an organization or working for one or creating one even, that's totally fine. But if you are, the sooner you start, the more connections you will make. In season 1 of our Splatoon 2 esports, we just brought up teams from our own community because we didn't know anybody. We had zero connections, and that was fine. It was a great first season. We loved every moment of it. But after that experience, we gained a little traction because we made more connections with people who were deeper into the scene, who knew more people, and that led to more and more connections. So if you start, whether that's, again, just jumping in on a team or even doing simple things to even hear help at Walk the Plank, you're going to meet new people, you're going to make more connections, and that will open more doors in your future because it's really, it's partly about your skills in life, but a lot of it is who you know. And so if you start now, you will make more connections and know more people down in the future, maybe when you're looking for a job or an internship or something down the road. So those are my simple reasons for starting right now instead of waiting. And if you want to, you can join Walk the Plank as a staff member, apply on our website, or if you already are one, jump into doing more. And if not, maybe you want to join some other organization or start your own, that's totally fine. It doesn't have to be Walk the Plank, but I just want you guys to know the opportunity is there if you want to give it a shot. Thank you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.